I moved 4,500 kilometers away from everyone I know to live in a town with a population of 4,200 people. But why?
The technical reason is I started a new job, but I could have started a new job in BC. When I was searching, there was only 2 that were outside of BC. The real reason I moved away was now I've gone on vacations to wild places like Japan and the Dominican Republic, but I feel like you can't actually get a feel for a place unless you live there for a certain amount of time. My whole life, I grew up until I was 17 living in Vancouver, and then I moved to Victoria for school. And both are cities, and they're only 100 kilometers apart from each other. As far as living experience, I feel like I've just lived in this tiny corner of the world, and there's so much more to go see. I'm sure at some point in your life, you've been asked by someone, oh, are you a city person or are you a small town kind of person? And I would always answer city person. But that was only because I had only ever lived in cities. How am I supposed to know if I'm a small town person if I've never tried it? I'm also not a naturally confident or sociable person. So I wanted to push myself to go somewhere where I knew no one and had to go and reach out to new people. Normally, that experience happens when you first go to university, and I'm sure that happens to a lot of people. But when I moved to Victoria, my best friend from high school went there, and many other people that I already knew were going there, and I met while I was there. So it wasn't really pushing myself to learn new skills socially or just be confident in myself that I can, I don't know, be myself. I'm curious what it's like to live independently again. When I moved from Vancouver, I lived by myself for about a year. But then when COVID hit, I moved in with my girlfriend and her parents. And living with them is fantastic, but all the responsibilities of cooking and grocery shopping, everything like that went away. And you might think that's pretty great. And I mean, honestly, it is pretty great. Cooking sucks, but I don't know, you just feel like a kid again. It's nice to be independent and responsible for yourself. I love living there. I kind of just get into a lull. I don't need to push myself extra hard. And now I've put myself in a position to do that. Hopefully this experience will give me an idea of what I want to do more in the future, but also let me work towards things that I already know that I want to do. I know that I want to continue making videos and grow an audience. So here's to starting a great adventure and hopefully building something awesome.